Hey guys, Kevin Bupp here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 quickest ways to add value to your mobile home park. The very first way, and the quickest way to that bottom dollar, is by submetering your water and sewer. Now this is making the assumption that you have municipal water and sewer. Very often when these parks were built, 40, 50, 60 years ago, water and sewer wasn't a very large expense. And so what you'll find is that back then they were designed to be where the water was included. It was paid by the park and it was included in the lot rent for the residents. However, over time, water sewer costs have increased exponentially. And with that being said, it tends to be a very large expense line item on the profit and loss statement in parks where it's still included in the monthly lot rent. And so a very quick path to adding that expense to your bottom dollar as far as revenue is concerned is by submetering that back to the residents. And you simply do that by installing individual water meters on each and every lot. There's many different companies that offer this service. There's even companies that do a reading for you so you don't have to do it. And there's also digital, more advanced products out there, which is what we use, where it essentially uses a radio signal to send a reading to our database each and every hour. And so the information is read for us electronically, and it doesn't take any physical efforts whatsoever. And so give you an example of what that means to us. If you have a mobile home park that on an annual basis uses $30,000 worth of water and sewer, what you're going to find is very quickly, 2 things are going to happen. Number one, when you start charging the resident for the usage, you're going to find that the usage goes down dramatically. In fact, sometimes we've seen as much as a 50% decrease in water and sewer usage once the residents have to start paying for it. People become more responsible when they have to start paying for it. Now, even if you had that 50% reduction, you're still talking about $15,000 of true expense. Well, that expense goes directly down to your revenue line item. So that becomes profit for you. That becomes a savings for you. And so guys, what that $15,000 savings means to you from a value perspective, not only do you put that $15,000 into your pocket as additional revenue, but based on a capitalization rate, let's use the cap rate of 7%, which is fairly conservative in today's world. At a valuation of 7% cap rate on that $15,000 of revenue, it equates to about $215,000 of added profit to that mobile home community. And so those meters might cost you in a normal size community of 50 to 75 lots. You're going to spend somewhere between $250 and $300 per meter, and that's installed. You will very quickly recapture the cost of installing those water meters by the additional revenue that is generated, okay? So that's the first way. Now moving on, now what you're going to find when you purchase a mobile home community, there's different types of operators that you're going to be buying from. A lot of those operators are going to be mom and pop. Okay, and what you're going to see there with the mom and pop operators is that a lot of times they have higher than usual operational expense ratios, meaning that maybe their payroll is higher than what it should be. Maybe they're paying too much for repairs and maintenance. Maybe they've got other things that are included in there that aren't really a park expense. However, it's built into their P&L. And so what you can very quickly do with efficient operations is lowering those operational expenses. And so every dollar saved is a dollar of additional revenue to your bottom line. So that is a very quick path to increasing the value of your mobile home park. Now, the third way to increase the value of your mobile home park is by essentially raising the lot rents to market value. Now, speaking to mom and pop owners, which is a large percentage of the mobile home park owners in the country here today, you're going to find that a lot of them have fallen behind the times as far as keeping up with whatever the market lot rents are for their respective community. Now, once you've gone in and done some of your improvements, a very quick path to increasing the value of that community is by bringing your lot rents up to market value. If you've got a very large variance between where they're at today and to what the market is, maybe you don't do it all at once. Maybe you do it over the next couple of years. But bottom line is every additional dollar that you raise that rent in that community, it's additional revenue in your pocket. There is no cost associated with raising rents in the community. There's no additional expenses that you're going to incur by raising rents in the community. So it pretty much goes to your bottom dollar. Now, the very last way to raise the value of a mobile home community is probably what I perceive to be the most difficult and most capital intensive way. However, it is a very viable strategy and one that you should implement in your business, is by infilling vacant lots in the community. You're going to find that a lot of mobile home parks have vacant lots that were originally developed. Maybe at some point in time they had a mobile home on them. However, they're vacant today, but the infrastructure is still there. The water and sewer hookups are still there. They can still take a mobile home on them. And so Your job is going to be to go out and find either used mobile homes to bring into that community or buy brand new mobile homes. Bottom line is, as soon as that lot starts producing revenue, it adds significant value to your mobile home park. And so with that, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you felt that it added a lot of value to you and your business, please like the video and be sure to subscribe to our page. And with that, you take care, and we'll talk to you next time.